and welcome along to Ringmaster here on the Squared Circle Rolex podcast feed. If you're a member of the Facebook group, you would have seen the post we put up that we are running a short quiz here over the next few weeks or until we run out of contestants, offering the chance to win a prize by testing your wrestling general knowledge. So the prizes up for grabs are either a $50 ComC credit, a $50 Steel City Collectibles credit, or a gift card of your choice up to the value of £40. Now the quiz itself will follow the same format as a quiz of the same name that is run on the radio, but if you're not familiar with that, then that is going to be 3 rounds, 2 bonus questions, and a total of up to 39 points up for grabs. If there is a draw at the end of all the contestants, then we will have a tiebreaker question for everybody, and that tiebreaker will decide the final winner. So if you want to take part, you can head over to the Facebook group, and if you're not on Facebook, send either me, Lloydie, or Chris a DM, or find us in the Card Tricks WhatsApp group, and we'll add you to the contestants list if you want to take part. And that's exactly what this contestant did. Contestant, who are you and where are you from?
I'm Brian Lyons. I'm from just south of Chicago, OTT over here.
Brian, it's great to have you here. Get up especially early for joining us here on Ringmaster. I think it's like 7ish in the morning. But how's things over in Illinois at the moment?
Yeah, it's going on right now. It's getting a little warmer, kind of right in between that spring to summer change. So it didn't really feel like we had much of a spring. It was pretty cold all spring. So.
Well, let's hopefully you're warmed up enough for the quiz. So, Brian, as always, everyone gets a choice of their preferred era in order to start off the quiz. All the other questions will be general knowledge, but you'll have your bonus questions specifically around your favourite era, whether that is the golden era, the new generation, the attitude, the ruthless aggression, or the reality era. Brian chose the reality era, so you will have 2 bonus questions on the reality era. So without further ado, let's start things off then. Brian, question number 1, things will start easier and they'll get gradually harder as the quiz goes on. So question number 1 is, who is the only 3-time Royal Rumble winner?
Between 2, but is it Shawn Michaels?
It isn't. It is Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That was the other one.
No worries. I'm sure it'll get better as you go on. Right, question number 2 for you. No worries. Question number 2. What pay-per-view did the Roman Reigns streak begin?
Payback.
Payback is correct. We're up and running with 3 points. Question number 3. What was special about the Raw on February 24th, 1997?
Was that the first time Raw beat Nitro on the ratings again? I don't know.
It wasn't. It was a little bit later than that, but this one was that it was Raw being invaded by ECW. No worries. Let's go into your first bonus question then, all around the reality era. Your question for the bonus reality era question is, what was the faction name that consisted of King Barrett, Sheamus, Alberto Del Rio, and Rusev?
Is this something like League of Nations?
League of Nations, correct. 6 points.
Wow.
Okay, right. Question number 4. What was the name of the first tag team partner / manager for Elijah Burke during his run in ECW in 2006?
I watched 0 ECW. He's a manager in ECW. It's Paulie Dangerously. I don't know.
It wasn't. It was a guy called Sylvester Terkay. Your next question is, where did the very first SummerSlam take place?
LA Coliseum? I don't know.
It wasn't. It was the Mecca of WWE, Madison Square Garden. So the next question is, Jericho and Benoit had a match at Backlash 2001. It was a bit of a strange stipulation. What was it?
I Quit, maybe?
It wasn't. It was a bit weirder than that. It was the Duchess of Queensberry rules match. So let's try and get you some more points on the board, Brian. Let's do your next bonus question. Now, this is a music round, so we are looking for the pay-per-view name or the artist who performed the song. So I'm going to play you 30 seconds of the track. Just let me know what the pay-per-view or the artist was. So Brian, can you give me the reality era pay-per-view name or the artist?
Say no words. I don't know.
It wasn't. It was WrestleMania 30. Kid Rock and Celebrate. Right, I've got one now, which is Guess the Year. So Brian, your question for Guess the Year is, what year saw Hulk Hogan as World Champion, Jazz as the Women's Champion, and RVD as Intercontinental Champion all at the same time?
Let's say 05.
It was a little bit earlier than that. It was 2002.
Okay.
No worries, let's move on to your next question now. I'm looking for any two of the legends that faced Heath Slater during the 2011 Legends feud on Raw. So any two of the legends.
I know Vader. I've heard him tell these stories on a podcast too. I don't know. I can't think of another one right now. Vader and Jake the Snake one?
He wasn't. I'll run through the rest of them and I will give you half points for getting Vader. So the rest of the legends you could have had were DDP, Rikishi, Scotty 2 Hotty, Animal, Psycho Sid, Wendy Richter, Cyndi Lauper, Roddy Piper, Lita Bradshaw, Farouk, and Bob Backlund. But I will give you half marks for Vader.
That'll definitely come down to the tiebreak.
No worries. Let's try and get you finishing strong now, Brian. Last question then is, what title did Bobby Lashley win for the very first time on Raw in 2019?
IC, Intercontinental title?
It was the IC title. So there you are, Brian. That finishes up your quiz questions. You didn't do too bad in the end. You finished with 14.5 out of 39, which, you know, that could be a winning score. So thanks, Brian, for taking part. And again, if you want to get involved with the quiz, drop me a message, drop any of the boys a message, or head over to the Facebook group, put your name in the comments, and we'll add you to contestants list for another chance to win this prize. Thank you for listening to the first edition of Ringmaster. I will see you here next time.
Ooh, yeah! Card Tricks UK offers the ultimate VIP package for wrestling card collectors, For just $19.99 per month, you get 40 pounds of whatnot discount codes, entry to a monthly giveaway with epic prizes, entry to an exclusive VIP-only free break, and free grading from MGC, and so much more, dig it? Message the team on Instagram for more details. Ooh, yeah!